So you were talking about a little while ago about being here when you were a kid with your dad and pulling out teeth for arcade money when you guys stayed at Circus Circus. Is there anything now that you would pull your teeth out for?
I don't know. Probably a root canal, I guess. I'm not sure. You know, it's just the things. It's funny that what an effect this town has on people, even from the young to old. And now it's like this place is such a fan-friendly town. And it's great. Even back then, you know, staying at the Circus and being able to get in the arcade games. Now my kids, they save their money and they go to the M&M store, and there's other things going on. And it's just a great place to bring your family.
Yeah, it definitely is. NHRA celebrating 60 years. Do you know what the top speeds were in 1951?
Oh my gosh, no! You'd probably have trouble getting a speeding ticket nowadays than probably what they were doing back then. I don't know. I wouldn't have any idea. I'd say around 100 miles an hour.
Oh wow, that's actually pretty good. What do you think the sport's going to be at in another 60 years?
Gosh, I don't know. I know that it's been great. I mean, this is what my dad did. And I grew up. He raced top fuel cars in the 60s and 70s, and it really gave me the love of the sport and what I wanted to do when I grew up. Now I got a shot at doing it, and you know where it's at in 60 years. Hopefully, it's feeding my family. You know, hopefully my kids. You know, they're paying attention to what's going on. I got 3 of them, and actually my daughter, I think, plays the most interest in the sport, and wouldn't be surprised to see out her doing it. And it's created a good life for us, and hopefully it provides one for them as well if they do this.
Well, that's cool. April 16th is Record Store Day. Okay, it's National Record Store Day. It's all these independent record stores. They celebrate it, and they have special stuff. What was the last piece of vinyl that you bought?
Oh gosh, how about the Dead Kennedys? Can I pull that one out?
That's a good one.
Yeah, Holiday in Cambodia, man. I have some vinyl. I've got one record player at home, so I can still play some vinyl. But yeah, I mean, I got some old stuff, some Zeppelin and Aerosmith, and even what else? I got some Devo because I went through a new wave here, Devo and B-52s, and it's just. But the vinyl. When you said record, I'm like, God, who even has records anymore? But that's awesome that the 16th they celebrate that.
Well, actually, if you're into the punk rock, Bad Brains is coming out with a couple of different 7 inches. So
very nice,
yeah.
Very nice.
And do you listen to music before you do what you do? Are you kind of in the zone, or are you just what's your procedures about going?
If there's a long delay, I'll definitely throw the iPod on and listen to the music. And I've got different stuff that'll get me up. Right now I think it's Foo Fighters and Green Day, but I'll go through spells where I'll have stuff that'll be more alive than that even.
Pick you up, make you a little crazy type?
Whatever it takes, man, to get the job done.
Speaking of crazy, Charlie Sheen, act or crazy?
He's it's probably an act, and because he keeps throwing that winning thing around, and it sounds like CBS wants him back, so it looks like it's working.
And Android or iPhone, what do you got?
BlackBerry.
BlackBerry. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's good enough. BlackBerry's kind of the redheaded stepchild of smartphones. But what's your favorite app right now?
Oh gosh, NHRA app, of course.
And what's on it? I'm going to have to download it here in a second.
It just gives you all the live timing of everything that's going on at the racetrack.
Well, that's cool. Well, thanks a lot for hanging out with us, man. And you were saying that you've been listening to us all weekend. We appreciate it.
Oh, yeah. We were down in Laughlin. We were the only people there under 40 that was hanging out. But let me tell you, 92.3 was blaring in our house.